What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Empyrion video. And this video is kind of a tutorial on how to make the towers I used in my second showcase video that were able to attack my ship. If you guys are playing the Alpha 8 build, you'll notice that there's been a lack of POIs, and so I was having a really hard time testing my ships or testing ships from my showcases, because there just wasn't a whole lot of enemies. So this is a really simple way of doing things. First, you got to do is start a new game, and you want to make sure it's set to default Akua Omicron, because this is the only world that you can use a creative on. You can use it on the random gen worlds. The only reason I don't do it like that is because it just takes forever for that intro. I just don't want to mess with that, because I delete the worlds that I use in my videos, then I restart it and all that. So this is okay. Now that we're in here, the next part's going to be the probably the hardest part. Literally, this is so easy. So first thing you do is you got to go open up your console and you got to type in change mode. Just like that, and it'll switch it to survival. Now you might get an error message or something, like some internal error or something pop up afterwards. I don't know why it does that. It just does. Just after a couple minutes, it will stop doing it. So it doesn't look like it's doing it this game, but okay, there it is. Internal error occurred. So the reason I exited out of that is because the change mode won't take effect until you reload the map. So here we go. We have new game 2, I guess. So that's all there is to it. It's really simple. Now, the next thing you have to do as soon as it loads. Okay, so here we are back in the game. First thing I always do is I put God mode on. So now nothing will kill me. Nothing will, I'm not going to get hungry or anything like that. Next, type in IM, and that will activate item menu. So after that, it's pretty. This is literally so simple, and it took me a while to figure this out. I didn't know what I was doing when I first started this. Okay, go back up, please, a little bit faster. Okay, so next thing we gotta do, go into item menu, and we're gonna take a let's go with a rocket turret. We're going to take the rocket turret, and this takes 155, so we'll get some more. And I'm going to turn down the sound, because apparently even turned way down, it's still extremely loud. Okay, let's try that. Still somewhat loud. Okay. Anyway, so we got our turret. We got to go down to over to devices. We got to take an alien block. We've got to take a generator, a fuel tank, and an ammo box. So that's all your base stuff. You also need under building blocks, you'll also need a base starter. So first thing we do is we'll lay down our base starter right here. And that's pretty much the main part right there. Next, just place down all your generators and crap. Make sure you got everything put down. And just so that it's laying flat. Just like that. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so put GM mode back on. And then finally, you just put your turret on top. Now this is the important part. You're going to have to power, you're going to want to put your fuel source in before you actually change the cores. So, got ourselves our cells, and we're gonna. The reason being is that once it's considered an enemy base, you will not be able to access the fuel tank. So once you got that taken care of, you go over here, and what I always do is I always destroy the core first, so that I don't have to deal with the turret, shooting at me while I'm putting, trying to put ammo into it or whatever. So where's the multi-tool at? Right there. So we'll need some drill charges. So all you do, right there, and like that. Now it's considered an enemy base. Finally, what you do, put your ammo in, and it will have about a 15-second reload time. So we're gonna run over here, and you can kind of see it way over there. And all you have to do now is spawn in whatever blueprint you're trying to use. So, for example, we're going to spawn in a F302. This is going to be on an upcoming. This ship is going to be on an upcoming showcase. So, consider this a sneak peek. In order to spawn it, you'll have to type SBP into the console. Just click spawn and watch it fall down. Alright. Gotta fill it up. Put some laser charges just for show and tell. What can I say? I like show and tell. And then, what was it? 130, right? Yeah, that'll do. There we go. And now, and that's all there is to it. I don't know why it does this on this particular ship, but I think it's got something to do with the upcoming. Wow, that destroyed everything in 1 second. All right. So obviously that didn't have an armored cockpit, or I used something way too strong. All right. So anyway, guys, so that's pretty much it. All you have to do, it's just so simple. It really is just so simple. And if I had known that earlier, you know, I would have been in so much less stress. And it's just wiping that. Oh, it just wiped that. No, my F302. It's gone. It's all gone. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it. It's so super simple, and you know, you'll be able to test out your ships and all whatnot very easily using this method. I will have a follow-up video showing a second way of doing this. If you're wanting to test bases, this is exactly for testing bases. So be sure to like and subscribe, and be sure to check out the next video.